Hi everybody, welcome to Sol Design Studio and Gallery. I'm Rhonda. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone is doing well today. So as you can see, I've got a lot to show you, and I hope that you will enjoy the show today. And so let's get started. So last week I showed you the polymer clay with mica powders, and I said tune in this week so you can see the finished design. So what we did was we took translucent clay, and translucent again is nothing more. It's just opaque. There's no color, and when you bake it in the toaster oven, it will be clear. So you can add mica powders to it, and I added magenta. I added indigo, and I added cobalt. So, and here it is with the magenta, the indigo, and the cobalt. So now what I did, after I added the layers, the mica powder to it, then I layered it with the indigo on top, the magenta, and then the cobalt. And I rolled it together into a cigar shape and put, oh, let me see. Oh, Stacia, hi, honey. Hugs and kisses to you too. Let me pull this up. Hang on just a second, and let me pull this up. Thanks for joining today, Stacia. That's so nice of you. Wanted to pull this up on my feed on my computer so I can see everybody's comments. And like Stacia, please feel free to comment in this section, and would love. There we go. Okay, I've got everybody on, and now I can see the comments, which makes it nice. Okay, come down. There we go. A little bit more. Okay, come on. All right, so now we have this cigar shape, and I wrapped it in copper leaf, and I rolled it all the way out to where it's really really long, and then I cut it on the ends just like this, and cut all kinds of just little pieces off the ends, and then placed them together, rolled them out, and this is what you get. So you can see the design there, the pattern there. And then after I've run it, I rolled it with my roller and not in my pasta machine. The pasta machine will make it an even layer, but it stretches it out too much. So what you want to make sure to do is to just use your roller. And then once you get it long enough in the thickness that you want it, then you can use your cutter. And this is a created cutter. And I use a lot of these. I love them. And then you can cut your piece out that you're looking for. And the center part here, I really like that because a lot of people can use this different ways. What I like to do is I can either put it on the top of an earring, on a different earring, or I can, I keep looking at my computer to make sure there's no more comments, or I take my centerpiece and make little ones, little earrings out of those. So you can see these here, because not everybody likes the big earrings that I do, and that's okay. I make some for everybody, but here is the little ones that you can see here. And it gives you a little bit of the idea of the color that I got off out of those mica powders. So you can see a little bit of that. Now let me show you the finished product with the mica powder on the translucent clay. So here is the design, and you can see the design in there. And if we had some light behind this, you could see that it was translucent, that the light goes all the way through, and it really does pick up that pattern very nicely. So you can see the blue, you can see the magenta, and you can see the indigo. And turning it around, it is two-sided, and you can see that pattern. And then you can see the flecks in there of the copper leaf. And I did use silver with this, but I think, you know, the copper leaf and the silver are fine together. Just gives it a little bit of interest. So you can see that. Let me see if I can pull up my comments. Okay. Not letting me do it. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you, Stacia. So you can see there the design in that pattern, and I'll show you this one, the other side of that, and you can see that pattern design there. These, and the polymer clay is extremely lightweight. You're not gonna, you know, these are pretty large earrings, but you're not gonna have to worry about your ears hanging down, your earlobes coming down. In fact, these are polymer clay here, and you can see that they're very lightweight on me. So that is what we did last week. Now, I did forget after I got off of here that instead of using the cobalt blue, I ended up doing the orange or the gold. So you can see, and then I put it behind, so I did the indigo, the fuchsia, and then I did the orange behind it. And this is what happened. This was the result of it. So you can see that, see the result of that. So just changing that one color, just getting, so I'm still using the fuchsia, I'm still using the cobalt, but I changed it out to the other, and I didn't bring that one with me, I'm sorry. I should have the name of it, and I don't. But anyway, the mica powder that I've used in the orange or the gold color. So you can see that there's that distinct difference there that I really didn't think, you know, would be that big of a deal. But man, it is just awesome, the difference in there. But you can see the pink, you can see some of the blue, and then you can definitely see the pink there. But I just think these turned out really pretty. These will be on my Etsy page soon. And so everything that you see here today, unless I am slacking, which I tend to do sometimes, it will be on my Etsy page. And I will put the link to my Etsy page in here too. So let me do this. There we go. Now I can see comments. Okay, that makes it easier. I just did a little changing. All right, so if you are in the Tucson area and you would like to come to my studio and shop, or you'd like to come to my studio and take a class, and I do classes here in my studio. I've got 3 this month that I'm going to be doing. So you can see here this welcome with the swirl cactus, and that's going to be this Thursday. And I'll put a link into the comments after I get off of here for Eventbrite. I ask you to sign up through Eventbrite because it keeps me on task, and it helps me with scheduling everybody and scheduling my classes. So this one here, you're going to make that, and it's really simple. It looks difficult, but it's not, but because I use a stencil. And I lay the stencil out, I make the stencil for you on my Cricut, and then I lay the stencil out, I give you all the paints, or you can use markers, And we will make that on Thursday at 10 o'clock here at my home studio, at my studio in my home. So if you're interested in taking that class, like I said, if you, it will be on the Eventbrite page. You can go to Eventbrite Del Sol Design, and it will be there. Also, next Tuesday, I have a card class where I make all the cards. So usually we'll do one birthday card if it's not a major season, like Mother's Day or Thanksgiving or Christmas. Now, starting in November, all of my classes, my card classes, will be used for, hey Jen, thanks for joining. We'll have the Christmas theme. So and this is really cool because you can make your own Christmas cards. Coming to my classes, you'll make 4 cards and then take those home with you and send them out to your family and friends that you made this. And that's just kind of special when you're giving your Christmas cards out for the year. So if you're interested in doing this class, and like I said, you'll do one birthday card, and then the rest of them will just be like, hello, or it will be, you are simply the best. So you can see that one there. So we do one birthday, and the rest of them are all occasion, and you don't even have to put your sentiment on there if you don't want to. Hey Jen, text Lisa and tell her that I'm on, because I think she's forgotten to show up. If you don't mind, please and thank you. So anyway, so we have the one birthday card, and the rest of them are just all occasion cards. These are super fun because I do all the work for you. All you have to do is come in and sit down and chat with your friends. Meet new people, and I give you all the parts and pieces, and we talk and we chat, and I give you some tips and tricks on how to do cards. And I also have the stamps. So I have some stamps here that I sell, and these are also, they're not on my Etsy page, so if you're interested in any of the stamps that I sell, you can email me or text me, and I'll show you these stamps. But these are $10 for a sheet, and you can see the detail that these are on these stamps. And I've got quite a few. But these are really great for scrapbooking or journaling. Your junk journals, these are really good for that. And you can also use it for your card making. So you can see this one. What is this one? Oh, this one's a bunch of books and plants, which is really fun. So I have quite a few stamps if you're interested in any of those, and those are $10 a piece. So let me show you something that, so that next week when you come to the class or come to Del Sol Design, I wanted to show you what we're working on for next week. So this is white polymer clay. Now polymer clay is PVC plastic. Once you bake it in a toaster oven for about 20 minutes, it becomes hard as a rock. Like you can see here, these earrings are nothing like this is right now. But this is more like Play-Doh. It's very easy. Some of them are very easy to work with. Some of them are not, and that's a different type altogether. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this white polymer clay, and I have, this is mustard seed, and this is distressed oxide, and it is a ink pad that I use for card making. And then I'm just going to go over my white clay, and you can see it's not, not that difficult at all. I'm not even really trying to cover the whole thing, but I'm just taking my ink pad and I'm just putting some ink on it like this. Okay, so you can see there. And then I have another sheet of white, that is, and I'm going to use the Pink Feathers by the Distressed Oxide, and put it on the other white sheet. Here it is here. Lisa's here. So we got the girls all here. We got Stacia, we got Jen, we've got Lisa. Who else are we going to get in here today? If you are watching, and I'd love to say hi to you and give you a shout out. So please let me know that you're here. And so now I'm just, like I did the other one with the yellow, I'm just doing the blue and just covering it as much as I can. Then I'm going to take, and I'm going back to my translucent. So I've got it really thin, and then I'm going to place it over top of my white with the color underneath it. I need to roll this out and get this really thin, but then after I roll it out, I'm going to start tearing it. This is called a tissue or a t-shirt technique. So tune in next week and I'll show you the finished product on that. I feel like we're on Romper Room. I see. Thanks, Lisa. Romper Room it is. Now I'm dating myself, and you just dated yourself too, Lisa. So there you go. So let me tell you about some of the jewelry that I'm wearing today. This is polymer clay, and I can take it off and show it to you a little bit better. Also, if you have any questions about anything that I'm showing you today, I know Stacia is really starting to getting into the polymer clay, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is the Arizona State cutout that we decoupage. Now, I love polymer clay, and here's why. You can decoupage it, you can stamp it, which is what I've done here. I've stamped it and then painted it. And this is, again, this is polymer clay. Actually, I used marker on the back of this, a brown marker, and on the front of it too. And then I have the copper beading on here on a rawhide strand. But you can decoupage, you can paint it, you can, like I showed you with the ink, you've got the mica powders, alcohol ink, pastel paint, pastels. There are so many things that you can do with it, and even for instance, this jewelry dish is all polymer clay. So I've decoupaged this into the jewelry dish after I've baked it. You can stamp it, and whoop, there you go. There's the little tree of life, and these are nice little jewelry dishes. Painted it and stamped the inside and put color on the stamp, and then I baked it. So there's so many different things that you can do with it. Absolutely love it. So now, any questions out there, ladies? Everybody doing okay today? Okay, keep going. We're doing that. And then the other class that I have, let me go back to my classes, and that is going to be this class here. I'm going to do this class on next Thursday, or I can't remember the date, and so bear with me. But I will put the link to Eventbrite in my when I finish here. And but this is a decoupage class. This is on balsa wood, and I'll teach you how to get a design off the internet, and it has to be a free design. You don't want to infringe on somebody's copyrighted pictures, and or you can pay for those pictures. And then I'll show you how to decoupage onto the balsa wood, and then distressing it around the edges, and then adding the wire hook here. My classes, according to Stacia, is really easy, and I think that I try to make sure that my classes fit you. they're never difficult. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. So if you're in the area, let's see, where can we see all of your items in person? Well, a couple of places. You can come here to my studio in Eagle Crest, in Catalina, Arizona. If you happen to be in the area and you want to shop one day, you can come here to my studio gallery. I'm also at Calliope's, which is on Silver Bell. If you're going towards Tucson, it's before you get to Grant. And I can put a link in there too. I have a couple of my things there now that on consignment. So, you know, either place. And then on Etsy, I do sell, now that's not in person, Lisa, but you know what I'm trying to say here. And I will put a link to my Etsy store too, so you can look those up. But if you see something you want today, all you got to say is in the comment section is I want that, and I will get it to you. I will send you a PayPal invoice and put shipping on it and send it to you. Once you pay that, I'll ship it out to you. So let's, Easter's coming, and I've created this the other day using the little rabbits here, and all of this, the bows and all of the little flags. It says Hoppy, and not Happy, but Hoppy Easter. And you've got the bows on the side. This is the ribbon here, or the flowers here are made out of Raffia ribbon, and I did all of those by hand. Now this is decoupaged on here. The little rabbits in the pot is decoupaged. And then I've made the bow and the little flag says Happy Easter. I've added some moss at the bottom and kind of distressed the sides a little bit and around the top with a black distressor or a black marker. So you can see, and this is, it's got a lip on the back of it, so you really don't need a hook or anything. It can either sit on your table or you can hang it. This is not on Etsy yet. Happy Easter. Thank you, Jen. So that's not on Etsy yet, but it will be soon. And it will be in Calliope's also. This one, almost dropped it. This one I made this morning. This is a decoupage, and as you can see on the back too, it has a rim. So you can either hang it by the rim or you can set it up. It is the spotted hare, and down here at the bottom it says Tavern and Lodging. I don't know if you can see that or not. This at the bottom and at the top is a help me out, Lisa. It's Iron Orchard Designs, and these are their molds. And believe it or not, and I'll show you a little closer, the design is a rose pattern. It is hot glue that I have added into the mold. Once it has hardened, I pull it out of the mold, put it on here, and then embellish it with some colored paste that I have. So this can either be used for Easter or just as decorating around your house. So I'm getting ready for Easter. I had a lot of green jewelry, Stacia, that I am taking to a friend's house tomorrow and to show her. So St. Patrick's Day green is in a bag going to somebody's house tomorrow. Wonder who that's going to be. Yes, Iron Orchid. Okay. I always want to say orchard, but anyway, it's Iron Orchid is Iron Orchid Design. They have a full line of molds, transfers, you name it, they have it, paints, anything that you can think of to use that will enhance any project. And I have used it on a few of my smaller projects. A lot of people use it for furniture, what is it? When you upcycle furniture. They have papers, decoupage papers. I mean, it's just beautiful things that you can do to add to your designs. And I absolutely love them, and I'm looking forward to working with more and more of it. All right, here's another one of my designs. Again, this is all of this scroll work in here is hot glue. And of course, my little bunny and sitting on the moss. And all of this is cardboard. So I've made all of this from cardboard. So let me know what you think. Transfers, paints, inlays, stamps. Yep, Lisa, thank you. Can't wait to buy the jewelry. Thanks, Stacia. So that's just some of my Easter ideas that I have so far. And then we'll move on. Is there anything that anybody wants to see? Perhaps you have seen some of the things on Etsy and you'd like to take a closer look at it. And I can do that. So perhaps you've seen something on Etsy that you would like to have shortened, longer. You know, I make everything, so I can do that. That's easy enough to do. So let me show you some of the acrylic or the beads that I use. So this design here, I'm just going to take this off because it's really long. What I like to do too is I like to upsell. I like to take old jewelry and make it into new jewelry. So this is really long, but you can see the bead at the bottom here. And this is about a 20, let's see, on me, it's 30 inches long. And it's silver open loop chain, black beads. And then I have upcycled this from several different pieces of jewelry. So you can see that right there. And that's what I love doing that. I like taking old jewelry and turning it into something new. And then the earrings here is the earrings. And these are, you know, just several different pairs, you know, different pieces of jewelry that I've had that I just repurpose it and make it into something new. So, so that is some beads, and then I will show you some more of this design here. So this is another black set that I have. This one is a little shorter on the necklace. You can see that. I love this bead. It's transparent or see-through, but it's got this black scroll work in it. I really love that. And then it's the black and silver. It's got some really special little sparkly gray beads in here. And then the earrings are the same. So if you see that, oh, and look at your cute ring. Oh, Stacia, thank you. So this is some more of the green. I have another one. Let's see. So this is my ring. It's a little flower, and I have wire wrapped it, as you can see, with the bronze. I have really big fingers, so it's probably a size 9. With this ring, with this little flower on it, it is going to take a bigger ring. I don't think I could make this much smaller than a 9. But isn't that cute? I love it. Thanks, Stacia. Now this is a wrap or a bracelet or a coil bracelet. This is in the champagne colors. And kind of matches my outfit today. I'm very eclectic today. So I've got the brown on. I've got these polymer clay earrings. They are the gold on the white background. And I'll show you that someday when I'm doing my Facebook Live page again. This is super easy, but and then I've wire wrapped the top. And then I've got the green ring on that Stacia said. Thank you, Stacia. And then this one, and let me see if I can get this off now. Oh, well, let me finish telling you about this one first. So this is champagne colored. And then you've got these really pretty pieces in here, kind of an amber color. Then you've got the darker gold here. But what I love about these bracelets, these coil bracelets, is you can put them on, wrap it around your wrist, and then you've got a layered look without having to put on a lot of different bracelets. And that's what I love about this. And you can see it's just really pretty, really sparkly. This one is, let me see if I can get this off of myself now. Need an extra pair of hands. All right, it's not coming off right now. So this is the beige seed beads with an opaque white, and I've done a love knot here. And then you can see it's got the wire wrapping, the silver wire wrapping and a silver bead. But to go with my brownish theme today and the white, I thought it turned out super cute. I love these little love knots. I've got a couple of them. I think they're all out and about, either at Calliope's or they're going to a friend's house tomorrow. So there you go. But yeah, I love these little, these are easy. This is on a wire wrap or on a piece of jewelry wire. And so they're very stretchy. And they, you know, they fit just, and I have a big wrist. So they fit me. There you go. All right. Anything else that I can show you all today? So like I said, when you tune in next week, I will have, I will show you what I'm going to do with the yellow and the blue polymer clay. So you'll have to tune in next week to see the finished product. And I think that kind of wraps up my show today. I hope you all have enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back and see me again next week. And same time, same bat channel, same bat place, and same bat time. So I hope you all have a good week. And this is Sol Design. And thank you again for coming and talking to me today and letting me show you my designs. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye-bye.